everyone, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today I have a Kamen Rider Drive review for you. This is kind of a half drive, half ghost review because this is the DX Shift Next Special Surprise Future set. And basically, from the Surprise Future movie that came out this summer, you get the Trideron key, the Shift Next Special shift car, and the Newton Ghost icon. So it's kind of another way to preview an icon before you had the driver to test it out. But now I do have the driver, so we're going to take a look at these in the various drive devices, and then we will also take a look at the Newton icon in the Ghost driver. So, pretty cool picture here on the front. You can see cast of the movie, and then some pictures of Ghost over here. Shows you how they work in the various devices. So we'll go ahead and get them out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so I just want to do a close-up look at each item individually first. This is the Shift Next Special shift car, and you can see it kind of has two modes. I like the way the wheels are done. This mode, or this side of the car I should say, is kind of a yellow, fluorescent yellowish color with some red and black accents. And then this side is a black, primarily black shift car with some kind of teal accents. I really like this side. It definitely reminds me like something from Tron or something like that, just because of the way the wheels are and the color scheme, which I like a lot. Now, as you can see, there are connectors on both sides here, and that's because both sides can go into the various drivers and things like that, but only this one on the bottom actually lifts up. So if you'll see, and that's really cool under there. I love that kind of computer chip looking motif there, and especially with the color scheme. But this one will actually lift up. This one does not. This one is like a signal bike in that respect, that this one does not click up. Only the bottom one does. So that is the Shift Next Special shift car. Then we have the Trideron key. Not really a whole lot to this thing. It feels kind of hollow. It's really just a piece of plastic with a nice hollow foil sticker on the front. I mean, it's definitely a cool sticker. I like it. Not really much else to it though. You can see it's got a, connector port there for the various drivers as well. So we'll take a look at that. And then we have the Newton icon, which is number 4. It says Newton. It is primarily blue in color. QR code on the back. And then you start with the normal kind of eye, like photo lens looking one to start. Click through it, it says number 4. Then you have a picture of Newton, very sparkly and blue. And then it has kind of an apple with down arrows, I assume, to simulate gravity, since that's what Newton is known for. So 3 of these are very cool. I like, probably in my opinion, just without taking sounds into consideration, this is probably the weakest out of the set. But both of these are very cool, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the sounds they make in the various drivers. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at these two in the driver first. So starting with the Shift Next Special car. So as you can see, it flashes SP for special. I'll bring it a little bit closer. I like this music. Okay, so that's it for that. And if I flip the car around, so as you can see, it just kind of says type next, so it kind of just Figures it's like a signal bike. I do like this music though. So not really much thrilling there. We'll check out the key. So it calls it super dead heat. So that's pretty much it. Alright, so next I've taken a look at these with the Maha driver. So as you can see, a full range of sounds from this side of the car. If we switch it to the other side, so as you can see on this side, like in the driver, it thought it was a signal bike. In this one, it actually thinks it's Mach's signal bike. So it thinks it's Mach, you're transforming into Kamen Rider Mach. So I'm not going to bother with any of the other sounds because we've heard them before. It must have the exact same pegs. I don't have the Mach signal bike to compare it to. I don't have it handy. But it must have the exact same pin system because it basically just thinks it's the Mach signal bike. So it says Cho dead heat. Cho means super. So it's exactly the same as the driver where it thinks it's super dead heat. So that's pretty neat. You can see that this key has a full array of sounds, like the yellow side of the Shift Next Special shift car. And real quick, just taking a look at them in the brake gunner. So, not really any new sounds out of there. Okay, and last but certainly not least, for the shift car and the Trideron key, we have the trailer cannon. Go ahead and pop him in up here. Hello. So again, it just thinks it's the Maha signal bike. And then pop in the Trideron key. So it says dead heat. So there you go. Alright, and then we've got the Newton icon for use in the Ghost Driver. So click it one time. So I kind of really love that sound of the apple falling down and hitting him on the head. That's pretty excellent. And then we'll go ahead and do the Omega Drive. So there we go. And then actually, after my review yesterday, someone messaged me and let me know, I'm not sure if it's in the directions and I just missed it or what, it most likely is. But after you do the Omega Drive the first time, if you do this 4 times in a row, very similar to hitting the button 4 times in a row on the Maha driver, you get another sound. So let's try that. So there you go. It clicks through all 4 and you end up with the special attack again and you get a new sound out of there. So that's pretty cool. So I think this is a pretty neat little set. It's relatively inexpensive. I think it's somewhere in the area of like $15 to $20. But you get a shift car, or kind of 2 shift cars in one, the key, and then the Ghost icon. If you're collecting Ghost, now that Ghost is out, I don't know if this is going to be sold anywhere else. I would assume there'll probably be a Candy Toy or Gashapon release at some point. But if you want the DX version, I don't know. This is probably the only place to get it. So for that alone, it's kind of a must-have. I really like this car. I like the design of it. I like that it's 2 cars in one. The sounds out of the Shift Next Special side are pretty cool. Or I guess this is the Shift Special side and this is the next side. But this has unique sounds. Unfortunately, I don't know why they decided to do this. I love the design of this side, but the pin system is just the same as the Maha signal bike. So you're not really getting anything additional out of that, just the cool design and the color scheme, but you do get all new sounds out of this, so that's cool. And then you have the Trideron key, which I think is the weakest of the three. I mean, it's a little hunk of plastic with a cool sticker on it, and it mostly acts as dead heat. It does say Cho or super dead heat, so it's a little different in that regard, but for the most part, it's pretty much dead heat. So, I don't know. The shift cars are okay, but the Newton Icon, I think, is definitely the reason to buy this set if you're looking to pick it up, because I think this thing's a lot of fun, and the Ghost gimmick this year is really cool, and I'm totally excited to get more icons as we go. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the DX Shift Next Special Surprise Future set, and thanks for watching.